Hello everyone, welcome to my PCG Premier Card Grading grade reveal and product review video today on the channel. Today we're looking at some MetaZoo 30th anniversary cards that we got from the Rudy box opening a couple of weeks ago. I made a playlist on my channel if you want to see my own MetaZoo 30th mass box opening, and then I'll link in that video to Rudy's video if you want to see all 10 packs being opened on Rudy's channel. I highly recommend his service. If you're fast enough to pull the trigger when he shoots out the box openings on his Patreon, this is what you'll get in there. This is what you can expect. He's also, now that he is a majority stakeholder in Premier Card Grading service, he offers a complimentary card grading for every box opening, and then for a discount you can get additional cards graded if you want, which I did. I'm a big PSA collector. I'm very interested in the quality and durability of PCG slabs and their service, and want to see how they grade cards. So we sent in a few extra cards this time. We got all of the other cards back as well. This is now just my extra MetaZoo 30th anniversary cards from Rudy's box opening, from my box opening, and from the box opening I got from Argos that had one pack of all full hollows. It was pretty sweet. I put that video in my playlist as well of MetaZoo cards if you want to check that out. I will say that I'm expecting these grades to be about an 8 or better. The MetaZoo 30th anniversary cards are subject to condition issues. They come single pack, like single card in a pack, just like this. So if you're not very careful, kind of like box toppers, when you open them, you can bend the cards. They're also foil, so they warp quite a bit. Actually, here's a copy. Here's a melted path that is non-hollow, but it was bent when I opened it. Just a little too excited when I got that pack open. But you can see how this is a non-hollow. It's not worth anything, so I'll probably just throw that one out. But that's what happens when you rip into those MetaZoo foil packs for the 30th anniversary. Sometimes people cut the tops off. I recommend that as well, just to keep your cards pristine. But so we'll see what happens with these grades. We sent these 3 to PCG via Rudy, who lives in Florida, so he probably drives over, drops them off, gets them back. The turnaround time was pretty quick. Usually you have to wait. The wait time is the amount of time it takes Rudy to make the video and upload it, and then as soon as the video is uploaded, he'll send the cards out. But since we added the PCG card grading, I think from the time the video was uploaded to the time we got the package was like an extra 2 to 3 weeks. So that's faster than Beckett, BGS, or PSA in my experience. So turnaround time, pretty quick. I like that. I will also talk real quick about the population reports. PCG has about 50,000 total trading cards that have been graded by their service thus far. You can check they have a nice little easy to use website, and it shows the population reports of all the trading cards. There's about 24 different trading card companies that they've graded, Pokemon being the most popular with over 25,000 submissions. Flesh and Blood is second on the list with 12,000 plus submissions, and Magic the Gathering is only third on the list with 3,700 plus submissions. Then they have like Dragon Ball Super. Sorcery has 1,100 cards. 1,031 of those are the Frank Frazetta Witherwing promo that Rudy had graded. So that comprises the bulk of the Sorcery cards. But I do think there are other Sorcery collectors that might be sending their cards in to PCG for grading. They do look great in these holders. One Piece has over 800 cards. MetaZoo, that we're going to look at today, has 745 submissions. These cards were not listed on the pop report, so I'm wondering if they update the pop report after they send the cards out. Unlike PSA, who updates the pop report and then before they send the cards. Then there's Yu-Gi-Oh, Weiss Schwartz, Lorcana's down in 10th place with a little over 100 cards being graded. And then there's 14 other trading card companies that have less than 100 submissions. But these are all MetaZoo 30th anniversary. and I'll try to do a fancy grade reveal for you. But basically, these are the PCG holders. Rudy puts his Alpha Investments void sticker tamper-proof seal on the back and signs it, just to let you know that this came from a Rudy Alpha Investments box opening in 2023. So let's look at the grades and talk a little bit about the quality of the product. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We can discuss those after this video goes live. All right, so first one is Crawling Sam MetaZoo 30th Anniversary Box Reprint Edition. It's a holo rare. Card number 1 of 16 has a QR code which you can scan. Check the pop report, signed by Rudy, like I said. It's in a team bag by PCG, and the reveal is mint 9. Cool. Okay. I thought these would get like 8s because they're usually bent or warped, but this one must be pretty good. It got 8.5 on the centering, 9 on the corners, 9 on the edges, and 9.5 on the surface. So let's take a quick look at this before we show you the other 2 cards that we got in the order. And it looks really nice. They also put it in a little penny sleeve to keep the card from getting any scratches in the case. Centering got the worst on this one, but it still looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, centering is 8.5. Signature looks good. It's right on the label. That's nice. This was an extra full hollow Crawling Sam that I got in the order from Rudy. I figured that might be an easy way to test out the grading system. So the first one's a 9. Second card we got was the MetaZoo 30th Anniversary Celebration card, this was the card we were actually hunting in the box opening, so we were super happy to pull that in the video. Rudy signed the back on this one, and the grade on the 30th anniversary was also a mint 9. That's really nice. Centering got a 9. Corners got 9.5. Edges got 9.5. And surface got 9. Sometimes I've seen there's a little like smudge by the star stamp, but there's not one on this 30th anniversary card. So that seems like there'd be a typical point of problem for grading companies. I'll take this one out of the bag for you too. And so you can see what this mint 9, this is probably 0.5 away from being gem mint 9.5. But very nice card. I really like the 30th anniversary meme card. I also like that you can't play this card until 2050, so you gotta wait 30 years before you can actually play this card. We'll see if MetaZoo makes it to 2050. The Kuromi Hello Kitty set that just launched is kind of tanking in price. It was pre-released at $140 a box in a 2-pack, and then TCG Player got all the extra boxes and Fire sold them at half of that price. So people are getting hosed in the MetaZoo world. Last but not least is the Concave Decagon Aura, which is also my favorite card in the set. This one has a gold label, which I think is a good sign of something good. And wow, yeah. Okay, so this one got a Gem Mint 9.5. This is my first PCG Gem Mint submission. Corners got, start with centering. Centering got 9.5, so that's really good. It has pristine 10 corners and pristine 10 edges. So this one looks really, really smoking hot. And 9.5 on the surface. So pretty close. I mean, I guess we should try for a pristine 10 in the future. I'm surprised that these MetaZoo 30th anniversaries are this mint, but the stack that I did get from Rudy were really nice and flat compared to the ones that I opened. So he had really nice boxes. Really like that. So this one's going in my personal collection. This one is one of my favorite cards. You must fatigue and rip this artifact in half to generate it. So we'll keep it in this case. I like that the gold label, shine, the shines with the gold foiling and the stars. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's Premier Card Grading. Check them out if you're interested in getting cards graded. It looks like Pokemon seems to be the most popular company that people are submitting cards to PCG. I would probably send some sorcery cards that way, I think, if I were interested in getting some of like the foils, the full art foils graded. But those are my initial thoughts. I put the rest of my MetaZoo 30th cards in this binder that we started last week, just to give you an update. I went with non-hollow, reverse hollow, and then 2 copies of the full hollows. And so I'm missing just a few copies of like Loveland Frogman, a reverse hollow Flood the Sky, a full hollow New Year's Same Shenanigans. So I'll try to pick those up on the open market TCG Player before the new year. I think the prices are coming down a little bit thanks to the Karomi debacle at TCG Player. But that's my official review. Really happy with these grades. Thanks to Rudy for the box opening and for the PCG cards. These are pretty cool. And if you're interested in any extra MetaZoo 30th anniversary cards, check my eBay page. I'll probably list these in smaller chunks or near complete sets, and throw this up there too to see if anybody wants a PCG graded, Rudy signed Crawling Sam. Great, that's my video for the week. Have a great holiday season. Happy New Year to all those that celebrate, and we'll catch you in the next video.